Добрый день. В 2004 году я посетил турнир Aeroflot Open. И смотрю, играет мой добрый старший товарищ, тренер Сергей Долматов. Играет с каким-то молодым норвежским шахматистом Магнусом Карлсеном. Я его тогда даже, честно говоря, и не знал. Сергей проиграл в 20 ходов. Эта партия поразила людей в пресс-центре и всех, кто имеет хоть какое-то отношение к шахматам. Наверное, в этот день многие увидели в Магнусе Карлсене будущего претендента на мировую корону. А оказалось, что это уже 4-кратный чемпион мира, выигравший 4 матча на первенстве мира, и человек, который более 10 лет доминирует в мировых шахматах, оставаясь номером 1 мирового рейтинга. Сегодня у нас в рубрике «Ни слова о шахматах» чемпион мира по шахматам Магнус Карлсен. From interviews?
Yeah.
Is it harder than playing?
Well, these days playing is very hard for me, but
Okay.
Yeah, it's not so easy just to talk and talk and talk.
Okay. I won't take a lot of your time. Are you tired from playing online?
No, I wouldn't necessarily say that. Obviously, like any tournament that ends the way that it ended for me, with the disappointment, is you sort of have the feeling like it was very close and there could have been more. But I would say, like, recently I haven't been playing well at all. I haven't been feeling that things are breaking through. So looking back, I'm still feeling like the last tournament was a step in the right direction. Yes, there were still lots of things that I could do better, but I still feel like I played some good games and I could actually be a little bit creative even sometimes. So it wasn't that bad.
No, of course it wasn't bad, but as I know you, as I see you, you want to win every game and every tournament you participate in. So you still get upset when you don't win. Is it the same? Is that the same kind of feelings you had 10 years ago, 15 years ago, or you get used to things like that?
No, I think it's still the same feeling, to be honest. So it's all. I think it's about how you sort of deal with it in retrospect after the tournament. But certainly, like, right in the moment, I get just as upset when I lose as I used to. Like, the drive to try and win every game, that's certainly still the same.
Do you miss the regular offline chess life?
I certainly miss playing regular tournaments. Yeah, I was very grateful to have the opportunity to play in Vaikonse, and I would love to do more of that. I think it's been great to have the opportunity to play online, to play high quality chess there, but doesn't mean that I don't want to play over the board anymore. So whatever opportunities I can have for that this year, I will be very happy to have.
Is it the same thing for you to play online and offline? I mean, of course, offline you usually play classical games, and online you never play classical game. But imagine you play some rapid tournament offline. Is it the same thing that you play in the Chess24 tournaments, or it's a different thing?
I think it's quite similar. The sort of the feelings that I have, the thoughts that I have, they're not that different. So as you said, the main difference is the time control, and I simply think that people don't have the patience to sit at home and play classical games online. But I think apart from that, the difference is not that great. I think at the start, I feel like I saw the board a bit differently online. Like maybe there are some geometries and so on that you can sort of feel better when you're playing over the board. But I feel with experience that difference is not so big now.
Okay. Uh, as, as we all saw, Chess24 does an amazing online work now. So they're organizing 10 tournaments per year, and they created some sort of like separate chess life apart from the regular chess life that is almost, let's say, dead now. So are you a bit concerned that everything, as a world champion, are you concerned that everything, almost every aspect of chess life moved online now, and the grandmasters and the chess masters from, let's say, from I don't know 2500 rating, they don't have a job now actually. So
Yeah, I think there are certainly new opportunities online for people who want to make a living from chess, but purely from playing. Of course, it's getting very difficult. Also, one thing is like in a longer perspective, I'm not sure that it's great that you sort of educate younger players to become only rapid and blitz players online. So I think in that sense, it's not fully a positive thing that everything that so many things are online now. But yeah. Yeah, it's just a very difficult question, and I think in general, what you need to do is adapt, like
somehow.
yeah, somehow, like if you used to make a living playing open tournaments and traveling around Europe, for instance, and this is not a possibility anymore, then yeah, that's bad. But you have to adapt, and yeah, otherwise you won't get by. But certainly it's not been easy for everybody. I know
Sure.
also in Norway a lot of young players who have very few opportunities now. So yeah.
Okay, to more happier news, FIDE announced the second leg finally of the candidates tournament in April. Let's hope it finally happens. And before that, they announced a match in Dubai in December, I think, or November. With
November and into December.
Yeah, so that will be your fifth World Championship match, and you've been struggling in the last two. And I've heard you saying a few times that the format of the World Championship matches is a bit outdated. And I even heard that you proposed like 4 rapid games instead of 1 classical game, which I am advocating 100% for. Are you still on this position? What do you think about the ideal World Chess Championship match nowadays?
Look, it depends on what you want to see. Like if you want to see who the best player is, then you should play a lot of games.
Yeah.
It's as easy as that. I think what happens now is that when you play 12 or 14 games, it's a pretty it's a pretty short distance, and I really think that the value of a mistake is very high, and it's really like against any of the top players, it's really hard to get back if you've lost an early game there. So I think the format is not great for deciding who the best player it is, and I think it's only good in the sense that the matches are almost certainly going to be very tight, and there's going to be intrigue about who is going to win until the very end. But I think as a system for determining the best player, it's not very good.
Okay. And what do you think about changing to rapid games overall, or should we stay in the classical format if we, I mean, in terms of the whole World Chess Championship cycle? World Cup, candidates?
Look, I don't know. I think classical chess still has a place. I just don't know if it should be the number one priority, if it should be the most prestigious. So I don't think people should stop playing. I think it has some value that there is a cycle, but certainly, yeah, I would prefer the championship to be rapid.
Okay. The FIDE announced $2 million as a prize fund for the World Championship match, which is obviously the best we have in chess. Is a World Championship match. It's been hugely followed all around the world. Every World Championship match, and Chess24 is spending $1.5 million on the 10 tournaments they are doing per year. I see some bad logic here. So where are we going in this direction? Why aren't there more money in the format that is supposed to be our like locomotive driving us forward? By us, I mean the chess world. And online, everything is developing. Play Magnus is now on the stock market and is doing pretty well. Chess24 is developing, Chessable is developing, Chess.com, everything online develops very rapidly and fast, especially after the series from Netflix. And offline, it's slowly going down. And for example, one of the matches of Karpov-Kasparov had almost twice as prize fund as we have now. So any ideas how to change that?
I don't know. Still, I think the prize fund is up from what it was last time. So that's an improvement. I don't know, to be honest.
So you're okay with that, right?
Look, I certainly
what to do?
Yeah, I don't think it's a great development. Clearly, there have been matches with more money and more prestige in the past, but I understand it's not an easy job.
Okay, two more fun things. Recently, I've read that Play Magnus bought the New in Chess magazine, which is like the magazine that every chess player reads, I think, all over the world. Also the deal with Chess24. Are you building an empire or a chess empire? What is the plan? Or it's not the question for you; it's the question for the guys in the shirts and ties.
Yeah, I think it's mainly a question for them. I think we're just trying to bring something to everybody and to have different platforms, but I'm not the one making these decisions. Like that's not my expertise at all.
Okay, so you don't participate in the business, right? You just are you interested?
I'm
Are you
kept-
interested
I'm-
in this or not?
I'm certainly kept informed about it.
Okay.
This I can say, but it's I don't think like I should make a decision on whether the company should buy that or that, because
Yeah, sure.
there are more qualified people for that.
Okay.
I'm more like giving advice, like if what we should do about the Champions Chess Tour and so on, like format and all of that.
Okay. I know you don't have a lot of time, so just a few quick questions about Russian chess. So when you were growing up, what was your like first and maybe most memorable experiences from maybe reading some books, maybe studying some games of the Russian champions? What was long before you started working with Gary, what was your connection with the Soviet chess school?
No, I certainly read a lot about Russian and Soviet chess, and for me it was always something very very special there. I actually remember thinking as a young player, like the first time that I beat a Russian, that will be something special for me.
Okay.
And sort of the first tournament that I played, I played the world under the European under 12 championship in 2002, and like my only thought there was like, who are the Russians, like how strong are they? And I was so spooked every time that I played a Russian, because I thought they knew everything. And as far as I can remember, I scored 6 out of 9, and the 4 games that I didn't win were against Russians.
I think Jan also participated in this tournament.
Yes,
or maybe the next one.
I lost to Jan, and
okay.
I lost to Andreikin as well.
Okay.
And then I made draws with Hayrulin and with Potapov.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm trying to think like what was the first time that I actually beat a Russian, and I cannot even remember. But I do remember.
I only remember 2004 Aeroflot Open, your game against Dalmatov, and I remember Gary standing there and saying that you should remember this name. I mean, this is forever.
Yeah. No, again, the game against Dalmatov was good, but I thought maybe the game against Shaposhnikov was even better, actually.
From the same tournament?
From the same tournament, yeah.
Okay.
Obviously less spectacular, but I thought that was better.
Okay. And then, did you study with any Russian grandmasters before Gary?
No, I don't think so. Okay, so the only thing is Grandmaster Alexander Baburin came to Oslo once. He had a training session with me and one other. Yeah, that was the only thing. But he was already Irish at that point, but still part of Russian chess school, I guess.
And do you have any, or did you have any particular admiration for the Soviet champions? I mean, I don't know, Tal or Petrosyan or Spassky, or it was all just a study material for you?
No, I read a book on Tal when I was young, and this I certainly found it impressive. But no, I would not say anything in particular. I would say that my maybe my favorite experience from from reading about Soviet chess schools has been more recently. Like right now, I'm reading about the Soviet chess championships from I think 1921 to 1937, which has recently been released in English.
Okay.
That's very very interesting.
Okay. Your friend Daniel Dubov makes a regular coverage of the Soviet chess championship from the first one till the last one on our channel. But unfortunately, it's in Russian.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really fascinating to.
Yeah. And there are some amazing games there. Really amazing. I never thought it so interesting.
Yeah. No, this shocked me as well. Like they make some extremely simple mistakes.
Yeah.
But the level of ideas for that era is very impressive.
Magnus, I've once in Monaco, I was witnessing your conversation with Levon Aronian, and you've switched a lot of games that you remember. Is this I was shocked with the level and the quality of your chess memory. Is that you were born with or trained?
I think I definitely was born with a great memory there. So yeah, I read a lot when I was young, and I saw a lot of games, and it's still sort of sticking. And obviously, speaking to Levon about these things is fascinating because he's somebody who has a great knowledge of the past.
Okay. Do you think it's important for the modern chess players to know the past? I see that in some young players they don't know the games of the past. They don't study it. They study only the Alila Stockfish stuff.
I don't know if it's important. I just think it's very interesting.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I do it.
Okay, that's enough for me. So probably the last question. I know I'm taking a lot of your time. Sorry. So you've for the past 10 years you've obviously been the number one in the chess world. You've played a lot of tournaments, won a great amount of them, won 4 world championship matches. Do you still have the motivation to play on the highest level? And if so, what is the motivation exactly? To win, or you're still interested to play chess?
Now I just want to win one more tournament.
One, yeah.
One more tournament. That's the first goal.
Okay.
I still want to try and be better. Try to learn more. So I think there is nothing like that I haven't won that I can win, but I want to do it again, and I want to learn more. And I can see what I knew about chess even 5 years ago. I think everything is updating so fast, and there is so much more to learn there. So motivation is not a problem.
Updating because of the computers?
I think partly because of computers. Like even what you thought you knew recently, it's not necessarily true anymore.
Okay. I could continue for an hour, but thank you, Magnus. Thank you very much.
You.
It's been an honor for us. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Good luck. Bye.